Hello, my soul family. I hope you're doing well today. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. We were in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. And so the next verse reads, "Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all, to stand firm." Therefore makes us go back and think about the last verse. What were we talking about? We were talking about wrestling against forces of evil. So therefore, take up the whole armor of God. And we're going to go through the armor slowly. The first piece of armor that Paul wants us to put on is in verse 14. He says, "Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth." When Paul thought of soldiers and armor, he was probably thinking of Roman soldiers. They wore tunics. Tunics are flowing, and if you're in battle, they're going to flop around and get in the way a lot. So the first thing a Roman soldier probably did before going into battle was cinch up a belt around the tunic to keep it out of the way, so that it wouldn't get in the way of his sword, get in the way of his movements, so that he would be able to move freely and fight freely. What are the things that you need to get out of the way? You're probably not going to put a belt on your tunic to keep it out of the way, but you have habits, thoughts, things that get in the way of you being an effective warrior for Christ. Try to identify them and figure out ways to turn those weaknesses or those issues into strengths. That's my challenge for you today. Tomorrow we'll look at the next piece of armor that Paul wants soldiers to put on. But for today, put on the sword or the belt of truth to keep your tunic out of the way so you can move freely and fight freely. I love you all. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow. Pray for each other and stay close to God.